Hello, everyone. This is Raj Soren, Black Belt Mindset Coach and Business Consultant. And we're fortunate today to have Ann-Sofie Hermansson. And she is the CEO and founder of Smart in the Dark. So welcome, Ann-Sofie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brilliant. Just for people to understand your background, so tell us a bit about you, and then we'll talk about your business and your aspirations. So the floor is yours.
My name is Ann-Sofie. I live in Sweden. I've been an entrepreneur now for 14 years. I grew up in a family where entrepreneurship was like the topic that we talked about around the table. My father was an entrepreneur. So I grew up with 3 brothers, and today I live together with my husband and our 3 children, Matilda, 21, Arvid, 19, and John, 16. So yeah, and I've been living in Australia and also in the US, and love meeting people from all around the world.
Brilliant. So you're well-traveled. You're a family of entrepreneurs, and you've been in business for 14 years. So is this the first business you've had, or have you had a few other businesses?
I have 3 different kind of businesses, but this is the first business that I started when I'd just been on a maternity leave. I actually always wanted to start my own business, but it was first after my 3rd child that I thought I was ready for it, because I always wanted to grow big and go international. So it didn't really work out when I was mother with small kids or young kids. Even if when I was done with being on maternity leave in Sweden, you are quite often on maternity leave for like a year and a half, even longer. So it was first when I was done with that I thought it was time to me to start a business. And my business idea was Smart in the Dark, which consists of safety reflectors where I integrate design and safety and make more like fashion accessories that you can wear to look good and be safe in traffic. So here's one product, for example. And it's a place around your arm. And so I started to work as a consultant within sales and marketing, which is my background. And at the same time, I started to develop my brand Smart in the Dark. And it actually took me 3 years to go from one idea to a finished product and have the production ready.
And what was the inspirations for Smart in the Dark?
Well, I've always been doing a lot of walking. It's like my daily routine that I go out walking. And when I was on my maternity leave with my 3rd child, I was actually suffering quite a lot because my father just died. And so to get my time, I went out walking at night with friends. And I thought it was really boring to wear these safety reflector vest and all the ugly things that look more like childish. So I looked through the market and I saw that you can't actually look good and be safe in traffic at the same time. And you need to be aware that I come from a country where road safety is a very important topic. We talk about road safety every fall when the dark time of the year comes in Sweden. So and also, we work with Volvo, which is one of the safest cars in the world. And so road safety and being out walking and so on is a very important topic in Sweden.
That's amazing. So road safety being vitally important for both adults and children. And you're saying you didn't like wearing these high visibility vests, that you wanted to make it even a bit more stylish?
Yes. Yeah. No, all the time since I was a little girl, of course, it's the supply have changed on the market when it comes to safety reflectors, but still either it's childish or it looks really boring. So I came up with everything should come in patterns. Like this is lingonberries, for example. So I came up with the idea that you should be able to wear safety products more like a nice accessory to your outfit, to the black outfit that most people in the northern part of the world wear during winter time, at least.
Amazing. So what was that journey like from idea to getting it to a position where you could launch the product? To what are the challenges you faced?
The challenges you face is, first of all, you need to rely on the right people. It's so easy to rely on people that take you on the wrong journey. They say they they say they know, but they don't, because this is still an invention. So you don't really know how the production process will be like. So I definitely relied on the wrong people, paid people, and they took me on the wrong journey. So that's one thing, rely on the right people. Also, the second thing is when you don't have anything to offer, like I didn't come to factories with a huge company. I had nothing to offer. I didn't have any customers. I didn't have any turnover. And then it's hard for them to start investing in you, because it takes a lot of time for them. And also maybe they need to buy new equipment. And also it takes time before the business takes off. And quite a lot of people are not prepared to do that journey. So it's really hard to get a good cooperation with people. I mean, I went with my products to Romania, to Estonia, to Turkey. The products were in Turkey and they were also in Portugal. But finally, I managed to find a factory in Bulgaria who believed in it.
I see.
So those, and also finding the right mentors.
So you had a tricky journey. You're relying on people who let you down.
Yes.
Which must have. And how stressful was that for you when people were letting you down?
Oh, it takes a lot of time. I never thought it would take 3 years for me to go from one idea. I mean, writing my business plan in the end of 2011 and not ready to launch it before November 2014. So, and also at the same time, it cost money and you don't really have the business. So I worked as a consultant within sales and marketing, and then I got some money and I invested in my company and so on. So yeah, that was quite frustrating, but I learned a lot. I learned the hard way, I would say.
Yeah, this is the journey of an entrepreneur. Things don't go smoothly.
Yeah.
Everything's not perfect.
No, and I sort of see it like the entrepreneurial journey, like a triathlon race. Like the first part is the product development. The second part is the launching product before you sort of really have a business that are, making profit and so on. And the third one is when you're supposed to scale up.
Indeed. And I understand that COVID had a major impact in your business as well. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, just before the COVID, I had managed to take my business up to 300,000 euros. And I made profits 2 years in a row. So we thought we have made it, we are ready to scale it up. And during the pandemic, I lost 50% of my business for several reasons. And first of all, my product needed media attention, and they were not interested in talking about road safety on television because they only wanted to talk about the pandemic. And secondly, there were no reflective material on the market. So I couldn't produce any products. And thirdly, I would say that the shops, because I have an e-commerce, I have shops and I sell also on exhibitions and so on. The sales opportunities decreased a lot. I were not out on exhibitions, and the shops were quite, careful when it came to purchasing products and so on. Yeah, so I lost 50% of it, and it has taken me time. I'm on my way back, but still not there yet.
Yeah, 50% loss in your business. That's a really big hit, and it takes a certain amount of attitude and resilience to pick yourself back up. Can you talk about those aspects of your business in terms of your mindset?
You need the right to support around you, because you need mentors and coaches and so on that understand the entrepreneurial journey. That is not an easy journey. It's like you need to have people who understand you and support you mentally and so on. Because most people who I employ, they were like, okay, why are you doing this? I mean, you have already gone through tough years with hard work, and now you just need to roll up your sleeves and continue. So, but I have always focused on, first of all, like what my customer says. And even if the sales were much tougher and all the challenges that we had, I still had the customers who were really supportive and also said they really liked the products and so on. So I felt like, okay, we just need to go through this and so on. I did have to let people go, and also I actually started another business. So because I was sort of, I guess this must have been like three and a half years ago or something, then like I had to cancel all my orders to my customers, to my shops. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to survive this to the next level before everything is stable again? Either I have to get a job 50% and run this like, more slowly, or I start a business. And of course I started a business. So I have a food truck as well, where we serve great coffee, and at quite a lot of exhibitions and at customers activities and so on, I can bring both my customers, both my companies. And also it's high season during spring with that company, and it's high season during fall with my other one. So that's how I worked it out. But it has not been easy, absolutely not.
Yeah, so you had to make a number of decisions to either let people go in your company, increase your time consulting, or take another risk and start a new business.
And I guess it's always about staying positive. And, we have an expression that, if you never give up, you will win. So I guess that's what kept me going.
Yeah, we have a philosophy in black belt mindset coaching for business consultancy, is that to get to a black belt, it's the white belt who never stops. They still keep coming, getting a mentor, getting the knowledge, falling down and getting back up. It's like the entrepreneurial journey, isn't it? It's never giving up. No,
you always need to find new solutions. Well, we haven't tried this, let's try it, and so on.
Yes.
And there are so many things that you cannot handle, like you cannot control that. For example, as I said, lack of material, things happening in the world. And also, I think one challenge is also when the business I run, I am depending on other people. I'm not an expert in e-commerce. I'm not an expert in advertising and so on. And you need to rely on other people, and finding the right people to work with when you are a small company, because not everyone wants to work with you, is also hard. So I've done several mistakes there where I've been relying on people who say they know, but they actually don't know.
Indeed, it's trying to find the right people for your business and for you as a leader of your business as well. And it is very challenging. Now, this food and coffee business, tell me a bit about that. What's that called?
It's like a small food truck where we go out and serve great coffee. So we can be participating at running competitions, for example, out in the forest, because we can run it on gas and so on. And we are during the summer, we have a spot in a really nice part in Sweden where we sell great coffee for tourists and so on. And I have 3 children. 2 of them are trained baristas, so they have had it as their extra job. And also I have a group of other teenagers as well that are working with us. And my husband has it as a hobby as well. So we can be participating in both. For example, let's say a company who wants to have an event or something. They want to serve great coffee, a barista coffee, so we can be there. And also we can be at different competitions. We can be standing outside we can be standing in the forest if it's like a really nice area where people go walking on a Sunday and so on. So different places where we participate with this coffee truck.
Fantastic. And no one can resist a good coffee, can they?
No. So you see, everyone get happy when they found a nice coffee in a place where they don't expect it.
Indeed. So going back to your Smart in the Dark, what type of products are people buying from you at the moment? Most popular?
The beanies are very popular, first of all, I can just give you some information. This reflective material is the same that we have on road working clothing. So it has a high degree of reflection. So if you wear these kind of products, you will be seen 5 times quicker in traffic. So that can actually make a huge difference. And we make everything in patterns related to the Swedish nature. So you can wear a beanie with reflective patterns. You can wear we have this has a more feminine touch, but we also have more masculine touch. And so you can wear this around your arm, and that will make you seen in traffic. Or you can wear something on your handbag. It's very popular with bag charms, as they say it now. You see young people, decorating the handbags and so on. So we have our version of that. So, and also to your dog, for example, you can have a dog leash and different kind of products. So we make different kind of accessories, handbags and tote bags and beanies and like all the things that you can wear when you're out when it's dark.
Fantastic. So getting visible in the dark is obviously vitally important. Unfortunately, there's a lot of sad statistics about people getting in road traffic accidents or losing their lives. Can you tell me a bit around about that, the importance of road safety and getting being visible?
Yeah, I mean, I can sell, for example, in America, every day more than 3,000 people. Every year, more than 3,000 people are getting killed in traffic. And so every day you could say like a big airplane is going down. That's how many people are getting killed in traffic. And that is due to different reasons like speeding, drinking and driving, not being seen in traffic, lack of sidewalks, so different reason why people are getting killed in traffic. And if you there are not really statistics on how many people are getting killed in traffic or injured by not being seen in traffic, but we can see, we have done tests in Sweden and we follow statistics that most people that have been hit in traffic, we will say that the statistics we saw that everyone that had been hit at night, none of them were wearing safety products.
Right.
And we are getting stories from people that, people are being seen due to wearing the products. So, yeah, and I mean, it takes basically, if you are driving, I know kilometers, so 70 kilometers per hour, it will take you pretty much 1 second, and then you will be close to the person if they're wearing black clothes. But if you are wearing safety reflectors, it will take 5 times, and you will have like the 5 times more time to stop the car. So that's like a huge difference. So
yeah,
like everyone, I mean, like we spend a lot of money on driving safety cars and expensive cars, and then we walk outside and we are not being seen at all. So I guess it's also I think it's a lot about educating people and changing an attitude about it, and also really inform people what difference it makes. Because if you're out driving and you start seeing people with safety reflectors, you will really appreciate that, because it's so much nicer to drive the car.
Yeah, it's interesting because obviously you need to be seen in order for people to avoid any danger issues. It's a surprise that clothes and manufacturers over the years don't automatically create something within the clothes that you can be seen. So,
in some countries, it's actually a law that you should have safety reflectors when you go out at night.
I see, but they're not They're not manufactured with it automatically in the clothing. Yeah.
And I guess it's a huge difference when it comes to quality as well. So now I'm working with I've always been working with a material that are supposed to be placed on road worker clothing. So it has a high degree of reflection, and you can wash it 40 times. The thing is, on the market is a lot of cheap material that actually will makes you think that you are being seen, but you are not, because it's not that high quality.
I see. So what aspirations do you have for your Smart in the Dark?
Did you say aspiration or inspiration?
Aspiration for your Smart in the Dark business. What are you looking to do with it moving forward?
Well, I want to build a global brand and that are being used by people and appreciated by people all around the world, because it's actually dark in all the places around in the world. So, I mean, people in dark, people walking, running, biking, when it's dark in traffic happens everywhere in the world. And it's not only in Scandinavia where it's getting dark early, it's actually everywhere. So I want to save people in traffic and make sure that people are coming home safe. It's a lot about caring about people, and I think that is equally important no matter where you live around the world. And when it comes to what motivates me, except like protecting people in traffic, I also find it really it's challenging, but it's really exciting to build a brand globally.
Fabulous. And how do people get hold of you? And do you have a website?
Yes, I do. Yeah, you can find me at smartinthedark.com. You can also email me or find me on LinkedIn. I can leave the information here so you can find me.
Excellent. Well, I wish you all the very best for Smart in the Dark and
yes, thank you.
the other businesses that you run. It's been a real pleasure. So, Ann-Sofie Hermansson, I really wish you all the very best. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And for those listening to our program, do like and share and subscribe to our channel. We look forward to seeing you next time around. Thank you.